Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the match between Benfica and FC Barcelona. So we're here. Barcelona is going to be playing their first match for the round of 16 against Benfica. It is going to be 2 total matches and the first one is going to be away from home. Barcelona's last game in the round of 16 will be at home, which is a huge advantage for Hansi Flick's Barcelona. Now, I am feeling a little confident about this Champions League season because honestly, Barcelona have been one of the most promising teams in the tournament so far. In terms of the top goal scoring teams in the Champions League this season, Barcelona are in first place with 28 goals. Real Madrid have a total of 26 goals and Borussia Dortmund have a total of 25 goals. So Barcelona have really been on top of their game. Hence the reason why we did not have to play an extra game to get to the round of 16. Now, the last time we did play a crucial match in the Champions League was against Atalanta, where we tied 2-2. The one before that one was against Benfica away from home, and Barcelona won 5-4 after scoring a last minute winner. So as you can see there, right, that 4-5 scoreline was insane, and we should expect nothing different now facing them again. Benfica is a strong team this season. We're going to be talking about the current status of Benfica, what the coach did say, and also with FC Barcelona. Just a quick reminder, if you guys did not know, that there is a current meeting going on between Joan Laporta, Deco, and Jorge Mendes in Lisbon right now. Now, they can be talking about like so many things, right? They could be talking about X, Y, Z, all these other things. Maybe they could be negotiating a potential deal of Silva from Manchester City. They could be talking about Ansu Fati and maybe him leaving for sure in the summer. They could be talking about the extension of Lamine Yamal for another 8 to 10 years. Who knows? But there is a ongoing meeting as of now. And yes, it is true. It has nothing to do with Rafael Leao because Rafael Leao is no longer under the agency of Jorge Mendes. So it has nothing to do with the player that Barcelona are very interested in. So as we can see here, this is going to be the squad list for FC Barcelona. Everybody is available. Yes, we do have some injuries like Christensen, Ter Stegen, Bernal, but overall everybody is here. And surprisingly, Ansu Fati is also in the squad, which is really cool to see because we want to see Ansu Fati partake in all the squad list at the very least. Like maybe, okay, like not play, fine, but whatever. But at the very least, be in the squad list because being out of the squad list is just a whole other level of embarrassment. Gavi is also going to be traveling with us. Like he did train with the other players. And even though he currently does have a fever and he does not feel well, which is the reason why he did not play in our previous game against Real Sociedad, Hansi Flick is willing to wait until the last minute to see if Gavi could be available tomorrow night against Benfica, which is the reason why he did travel with FC Barcelona. So going to Benfica, right, what's going on with them? Now for them, they are suffering a double blow ahead of this match. Angel Di Maria is not going to be available, and also Florentino Luis is also not going to be available because of injury. And these are two very important players for Benfica, and so they're not going to have them. It's a huge advantage for Barcelona. And Benfica have many players injured right now, like Alexander Ba, ACL injury, Manu Silva, ACL injury, Thiago, knee injury, Renato Sanchez, muscle injury, Angel Di Maria, like we discussed earlier, muscle injury. It is quite a lot of players, worse than FC Barcelona. And so now moving back to FC Barcelona, Barcelona did start off poorly in the Champions League by losing to Monaco in the opening game. Then they went on to get 19 points out of a possible 21, and they were dominant on all attacking sides, scoring 28 goals in 8 matches. Barcelona overall, outside of the Champions League, have been undefeated in 15 straight games. Our current form does look amazing. We do have a 4-4 tie in the Copa del Rey semifinal match against Atletico Madrid, a 4-0 win against Real Sociedad, and reclaiming the top spot of La Liga. So Barcelona are going to be going into this match with a lot of more confidence compared to how Barcelona went against Benfica in the previous meeting. And so I would even say that Barcelona are lucky that we are on the easier side of the draw because we could have been next to teams like Liverpool, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and PSG. So all in all, there is no excuses for Barcelona to at the very least get into the semifinals of the Champions League because of our current road. Yes, we have the potential of maybe meeting Bayern later down the road or maybe even Inter Milan, but we'll see. We're going to have to take it game by game. And with Barcelona's attack, I do think that we can really strive for perfection because Raphinha, Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal have been in exceptional form, and I do expect for these 3 players to perform well against Benfica. And Raphinha in particular, who is a master when it comes to moments like this. Raphinha usually does rise up to these big Champions League games, and he has 12 direct goal involvements in the 2024-2025 Champions League season. This is the 3rd most for any Brazilian player in a single Champions League season, just behind Firmino with 17 back in 2018 and Kaká with 13 goal involvements back in the 2006-2007 season. Here's also going to be what the Benfica coach had to say about this game. We are not interested in whether Barcelona are are the favorites or not. I'm simply fully focused on what we can achieve tomorrow. We are alive in the Champions League, in the semifinals, and the league, which remains in our hands, and we have already won one trophy, which is the Portuguese League Cup. Our objective is for more silverware this season. Our preparation has been the same, but the strategy may be slightly different. We are facing a great team who can score many goals, but we must focus on the good things we did against them, such as the many chances we created. We must believe we can progress. Hansi Flick responded with this. For the Benfica players, I don't like to talk about the names, but about the team. I like the way they play with the ball. They come in from the wings. It's difficult to defend their plan. We have a strategy in place to measure ourselves, and I think we are prepared. So this is going to be my predicted starting 11 for the match against Benfica. I expect Szczesny in goal, with our back four being Alejandro Balde, Inigo Martinez, Kubarsi, and Jules Koundé. Our midfield is going to contain Frankie, Pedri, and Dani Olmo, with our attacking three being Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski, and Raphinha. I know that there has been questions about whether we should put Casado or Frankie de Jong next to Pedri, but I do believe that for a match like this, where we're going to be needing a lot of high technical players to score as many goals as possible, Frankie de Jong is the ideal one. I do expect Marc Casado to come in later in the game in case Barcelona do need to defend their lead. Like if it's 3-1 and we have like 15 minutes left to play, I would like to see Marc Casado come in no matter what, because we already made that mistake against Atletico Madrid, where we allowed for Atletico Madrid to attack us in the last 10 minutes only because we wanted to score more goals instead of defending our lead. So let me know in the comment sections down below, what do you think of Barcelona's starting 11 should be against Benfica? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.